Hello, everyone. Just want to say a quick thank you for clicking onto the video. Please do us a favor and hit that like button, comment, and most importantly of all, please subscribe to the channel. Enough of the chatter. Let's get on with the video. I stood on business. I'm the only one with common sense that says Jake Paul's going to win this fight.
Boy, that ain't
my God. You know what? That's
yeah. But we see with that pick right there.
Who's undefeated on all the picks? Me. That's who.
Okay.
No, you're not undefeated.
Okay, George.
Never lost. Now, this isn't on the run sheet, but I'm going to throw it out there because it was announced earlier today by Netflix that the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight has been postponed for later in 2024 after Mike Tyson suffered a medical emergency before getting on a plane that they said could have been cardiac related. At his age,
that came out today.
Yeah, that came out today. So at his age, 58, I believe it is.
57 right now.
Is this a good or bad look? A, for this fight, B, for Jake Paul, C, for Mike Tyson. Does this fight make sense now after you see and hear that, or is it just like it just kind of comes along with it?
No, it still makes sense. It still makes sense, and I'll tell you why.
Okay,
he's pushing himself to the brink of this, okay, and it's just him getting his body reacclimated to be training as hard as he is. Because if you notice, like, we hardly heard anything when it was supposed to be an exhibition fight. Then it ramped up to 2-minute rounds so they could have more action. Then it ramped up to, okay, this is going to be a pro fight. It's not an exhibition anymore. Like, I think it's just him getting back into, what he used to do 30 plus years ago. And it's just his body having to catch up to the abuse that
it's never going to catch up to what he used to do, man. It's physically impossible.
I can't say that. I can't say that. It's Mike Tyson, bro.
It doesn't matter if it's Mike Tyson, Michael Jordan, Tom Brady. It doesn't.
It matters.
He's not going to recapture what he was in his late teens, early 20s. He's not going to recapture that. It scares me to see a guy like that push himself. I know he's capable of amazing things. He showed that in his prime. But at this point, I'm like, what do you have to prove?
He showed that 2 years ago against Roy Jones.
Roy Jones Jr. was the same thing. Watch, bro. What do you have to prove, Mike?
How was he?
You're a legend.
Is
Mike,
he really trying to prove something, though, bro?
Hold on. How was
if not to us, to himself, maybe. When you're a fighter like that, you always feel like you have something to prove. If not to anybody else, to yourself. You're a warrior, fam. You're battle tested. There's something in that. And for him, I'm sure it never goes away. Any fighter, it never goes away.
No, because you can't tell a fighter when their time is up. They tell themselves when it's time to hang up boots.
His body doing that, is that not maybe telling him, hey, maybe it's not the wisest choice to continue doing what you're doing?
No, it's not, because we don't even know what it was. We don't. He could have been dehydrated. We don't know what it was. We don't know.
They said it was a medical emergency, but they never said what it was. So I agree with Jay when it comes to that. You do drive a point, Joe, as far as, what do you have to prove? But Tyson's come out himself and said, he's doing this for him. It's not about money. It's not about, exposure. It's not about any of that. He's just doing it for him. And as we all know, being ex-athletes, anytime you get an opportunity to step back out on a field, in the ring, wherever it is that you did what you used to do, you take advantage of that opportunity. You go out there and you show that you still have what you had, even though you might not be at 100%. like you were in your 20s or in your, teens or whatever you want to call it, because he was the youngest heavyweight champion of the world. You're still going to show people, look, I can still do this. I mean, look at George Foreman. Didn't he record I think either a TikTok or a YouTube short?
That was
fake.
Showing that he was still hitting the bag. But I mean, you get what I'm saying. It's just things like that. And he still fought till he was way past his prime.
He was in his 40s. He was in his 40s.
Yeah, I mean, he still
not damn near 60.
At the end of the day, bro, we don't know what this Lily medical emergency was. Like y'all said, it could have been dehydration. It could have been, oh shit, I pulled my calf trying to walk up the ramp to get on the plane. Like, it could have been some simple shit.
Bro, he could have been too high on mushrooms. It could have been anything.
At this point, I just think that, they created more buzz to make the fight more interesting. We don't know what the medical emergency is. Why not just say what it was?
Because if you have a state athletic commission here, that they'll shut the fight down.
Bruh, we don't know what the emergency is.
But I'm saying that maybe that's why they don't say.
Now, he's still finna fight Jake Paul. Now we got more eyes because there was a medical emergency. Jake Paul now is the favorite to win the fight, and he's still gonna fucking lose. So I just think that right now, Mike Tyson is doing a Floyd Mayweather, trying to sell more tickets to this, or not even probably tickets, because they selling tickets.
I was thinking about that.
Is this gonna be a purchase event on Netflix, or is this just
if
you got Netflix?
No, it's part of Netflix, but
it's part of Netflix.
It is happening at our Jerry World.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that they're probably
you
trying to
know.
get the record.
Yeah.
So I'm conspiracy theorist teeth. This shit is a ploy to sell more tickets, and Mike Tyson is gonna be okay for the fight. They probably just, let's just give him more time, see if we can generate more buzz, and then the fight gonna happen, and we gonna see. But yeah, man, if it is something serious though, like I do think that your health gonna come first.
The reason why it was postponed, the medical emergency was he had an ulcer flare up. That was why he has an ulcer. So that's why they postponed the fight. That was the medical emergency. It flared up on him.
That motherfucker forgot to take his Tums?
Hey, Julio.
What?
Is this how you want to be when Jesus come back?
Hell yeah, just like this. Just like this.
Boy,
just like this.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, but at the end of the day, bro, I just think it's, marketing ploy. Let's sell more tickets to the event, pack it out. And
so you think more people want to watch a train wreck is basically
I think more people want to look at a potential Jake Paul victory than Mike Tyson beating the shit out of somebody that everybody expects Mike Tyson to beat. So yes.
But hold on. Before we found out it was an ulcer, Joe went straight to heart attack. Fucking
I didn't say heart attack. I said cardiac. Right.
What is that?
It could be anything. It could be heart palpitations. It could be anything heart related. I'm not saying he had a heart attack, bro.
Cardiac is either heart or a stroke.
He's wishing that Mike had a heart attack. That's what he said. He said that. Look at his face. Look at his face. He's saying it right now.
Stand on business right now.
I stood on business. I'm the only one with common sense that says Jake Paul's going to win this fight.
But that ain't common.
God. You know what? That's
bro. We see with that pick right there.
Yeah.
So
who's undefeated on all the picks? Me. That's who.
Okay.
No, you're not undefeated.
Okay, George.
Never lost.
Hey, Mr. George. No, sir. Don't do that.
I'm just saying. Nah,
bro.
But we'll see what date they come up with to pick it back up. I'm gonna imagine that it's gonna be closer to before the Cowboy season actually begins in September. So anytime between now and August is my assumption.
My prediction: Christmas. It's gonna be
Man,
Thanksgiving or Christmas.
Do you
One of the two.
think
think
the draw
November.
and appeal is gonna be there if you drag it out till the end of the year?
Anticipation, yeah.
They said later in 2024, bro. That's not really later, because wasn't it at the end of July originally?
Yeah, July
When
20th.
Yeah, July
you
20th, I
got
think, was the
you
original
got
date.
the end of July, so you just moved it 3 weeks because the season start when you moved it a month and a half. So I'm thinking maybe October, November is now.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be Christmas, Thanksgiving or Christmas. One of the two.
Maybe,
Netflix is not dumb, bro. I'm telling you, not dumb.
maybe.
I think you lose momentum at that point because at that
Holiday
point
fight.
it's out of sight, out of mind. You're gonna have to
Yeah.
rebuild this fight now.
Holiday
Nah.
fight. I mean, I could potentially see holiday fight. No, the reason I can't, bro, is because people gonna be with their families, and if
That
you with
don't
your
mean
family, there's no reason to.
Yeah.
It's
I think
Christmas
one
would be
person
the
on
only
every
holiday.
Netflix account.
Christmas would be the only holiday. Thanksgiving, I think you're a little more all over the place, but Christmas, everybody's off, everybody's together. That's when you can get more eyeballs as opposed to Thanksgiving. Just my opinion, though.
But how on Christmas?
If we're picking the
Everybody's off
holidays,
at one
yeah, I don't
person's
think we
spot.
pick the holidays.
Like
Not
everybody's
in my
off at one
opinion.
person's spot. I think the idea is to have people sign up for Netflix, just like they did on what was it on Peacock when
For the
Peacock
Thursday night
generated,
game,
huh?
for that Thursday night game or whatever, the Saturday night game, whatever the hell it was.
Was it? No,
No,
I
it
don't
was a
think
Thanksgiving
it was
game, wasn't it?
football. I think it was
It was
a fight.
football. It was football.
Was it the
Nah,
Christmas
it was
game?
something recent happened on Peacock. But anywho, the idea is just to get people to sign up for the service, one, and more people to be looking on their accounts instead of everybody looking on one account. So I definitely can't see Christmas because that's when everybody's together.
Yeah.